please state your name and your position here at Louisville Metro Animal Services?
Laura Crook, and I'm the Public Education Coordinator.
What does your organization do, and who do you primarily help?
We're basically here for the public and the animals out in the community. So we're an animal control agency, and so we're basically here to enforce public safety and ensure the humane treatment of animals.
What does your services provide, or what services do you provide? Sorry.
Lots of stuff. So we're basically here to help pets and their owners in the community. So the animal control officers enforce the ordinances, and then on the intake side you have animals coming in. We try to do pet retention there so that owners can keep their pets instead of us having to take them. Most of these animals come in as strays though, and then we try to save as many of them as we can through adoption and rescue, community engagement, like going out in the community at adoption events, bringing in volunteers. That helps with the animals also.
What's the most difficult part of your job?
We're not at a 90% or higher live release rate, which is considered a no-kill facility. Our live release rate's usually in the 70s or 80s. So sometimes I've been very attached to some of these animals that didn't make it out of here.
What do you feel is the least understood thing about the people you serve or about your organization?
The organization, I mean, we are the quote dog pound, and I think a lot of people don't realize though how much that has evolved. It's not just, oh, let's take your animals. That's what we want to do. We're here to help and try to keep the pets with their owners if we can. And then as far as who we serve, the public, I think a lot of people forget and get very judgmental sometimes of, oh, this person's here to dump their animal, when a lot of times there's more going on, like
Rental issues.
yeah, like one case, I know this was an older lady that turned her dog in, and then she called back a few weeks later wanting it, and we worked it out so she could get this dog back. He was escaping out of her yard. I contacted one of our rescue partners to help her, so they set up a trolley system in her yard, and we got this dog neutered and vaccinated and all that. Well, we also found out in the process her husband had cancer, so she's dealing with that as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of times there's other things going on besides just what you see with the pet.
What do you think might help people better understand this?
I think a lot of people just don't have the information and awareness about the reality of what we deal with here. And I know officers go out in the community a lot and they run into people, it's like they just don't know.
Why do you think that animal abuse continues to happen in our world today?
Some of it I think is just lack of education and information. I don't think some of these people we deal with, I don't think deliberately are not taking care of their animals. They don't have the financial means and the resources to do it, or they, some of them, they don't realize, like, oh, that dog could freeze to death outside. I don't think that's everyone's case, but a lot of it I do think is just lack of information and education.
What are some factors that contribute to this happening?
Back to the
Back to the same
lack
thing.
of people don't know.
Who do you feel has the power to change the situation?
This is a community problem, so it's basically on the community to help us solve this problem.